Hey, did you see Brandon sent the little piece of film that this guy on the Royal Caribbean cruise did of the girl that fell off the cruise with the phone number?
Yeah, apparently he's a listener, right?
Yeah, why don't we call Matt and find out what the... Because I'm dying to know how someone falls off. I just don't understand it. I feel like they jump off. They have to.
Of course. Or they're fucking around.
But they always act like they fell.
Like someone left the gate open and they slipped through.
Yeah, they were playing a game or something on the deck and they were going to catch a pass and somebody left the... somebody opened the gate to jump off the ship as a joke.
I love the idea that they're going out for a pass and they're oblivious.
And they ran
to
through
their surroundings. Or they're trying to catch it over over the wall. Okay, let me write Matt's number down here.
The crew rescued this person in a motorized dinghy.
Yeah, and this is the one that we were talking about where everybody was cheering them.
Yeah. I don't know why they would be cheering them. That, to me, is just dumb.
Once again, I'd be booing because they're delaying us to getting to the next port.
Although it's fucking exciting, somebody falling off a Caribbean cruise, that's pretty exciting. I mean, seeing the person out there and you're like, oh my God, are they going to make it or not?
Matt clearly did because he filmed the whole thing.
I know. It's pretty cool. God, I hope he saw her fall. He's got some inside dope. But his film was used by some news people.
Yeah, he's famous.
You don't get paid for that, do you?
He should have demand payment. No, but he gets to have all those people go, can we use your footage on his Twitter?
That's true.
Hi, this is Matt.
Matt, it's Drew.
Hi, Drew. How
you doing?
How are you?
We're recording the podcast. Mark's here. Brandon is off. But we got the message that you were on the Royal Caribbean cruise when that lady fell off.
Yeah. Yeah, you ready to hear this?
Yes, I'm so excited, Matt, because it drives me crazy. I always go, how do people fall off one of those cruise lines? It seems impossible.
Well, yeah, she didn't fall, like I'm air quoting, she didn't fall off. Like she fell into the ocean, but so there was a few rumors floating on the ship, and at first we thought she was dead. And like, I don't know if you saw my videos, but there's like the smoke flare and there's like these 2 empty life rafts. So, we're kind of like, oh, she's dead. There's no way we're going to find her.
She's dead. Let me get my phone.
I just, I saw, Matt, I saw your pictures and I just saw the ocean and then I saw the dinghy that seemed to pick her up.
Yeah. Yeah. And so it was really hard to see though, because it was sunny out and the sun's hitting the ocean. And
was she in your pictures? Well, I mean, was she actually in your pictures of the water? I mean, could you see her?
I haven't even looked. Like, I got home yesterday and I just, like, honestly, the whole thing was just, I didn't even want to talk about it anymore.
Oh, wow.
So, like, I got contacted from every single dumb news agency. And
told you.
they're like, I'm on a deadline. You got to respond to me. I'm like, I'm on
fuck
vacation.
off.
Fuck your deadline.
Yeah, exactly.
How did they know you had? Did you tweet it out or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we had the internet package, and
Mr. Internet, step aside, everybody. I have the internet package.
Step aside, exactly.
Poor Matt.
So I just started uploading everything to Twitter, and then like this Fox Orlando station reached out and like, hey, you were an eyewitness, and I'm like, I just uploaded videos. Like, I don't really have a story to tell on this, but
well, why are we talking?
I guess because.
Wait, Matt, can I ask you something? Didn't everyone film what you filmed, though? I mean, not that you're not special, but didn't everyone film it? Because
honestly,
really,
like people were just kind of like looking around like they were dumbstruck, and
maybe it was too macabre, and you just really ignored how macabre it was.
Well, that's good. You
separated
yourself from what was going on at the time to get the story.
I knew I was nothing without my followers. So
of course.
I had to give them what they want. No. So, like, we thought she was dead. I went back to my room, and so you heard the rumors, like, oh, she jumped off the balcony with, and she was with her husband.
Yeah, I also heard that.
I didn't hear anything. I don't know anything. I just heard she fell.
Matt, I heard she was going out for a pass. Somebody said that.
Somebody opened the gate, and the ball was just over the top of I guess, right where they had opened it, and she just ran through trying to catch a pass.
I heard your, net strategy, and I don't think the net would have worked because there's that that bounce back. Like if you're falling 10 stories down, I think there would have been a bounce back.
Ooh, that is a long way. God, it's
Back to the drawing board.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Like I was thinking about it too. So,
well, so how did she fall off the fucking boat? How did she do that?
So, all right, so there's two theories. Both are pretty accurate from what I understand. But she was up on the railing taking a selfie. She fell in.
Oh God.
The second theory is that she was up on the railing with a life jacket taking a selfie and fell in. Which I believe that because she was out there for a full Jackson, really.
Oh, really? With the life jacket
45
on.
minutes.
With a life jacket on? Wow.
Yeah. Well, that's what the cruise director had mentioned after, like, everyone's getting off the boat and people are like, what? How is this possible? And, he's like, well, she was up on the thing and the railing and she had a life jacket on. And
but how do you fall? I mean, you got to be, because you have to be sitting there going, okay, I can do anything but fall. I mean, you have to be the biggest
that's your priority, not getting the selfie. Just don't fall.
So, yeah. Well, I think alcohol played a factor.
That's
into
okay.
that.
So
What time of day was this? This is early though, wasn't it?
This was 5 o'clock.
Oh my God.
This was
okay.
Yeah, so it happened like
Should be hammered.
Yeah, so we're, and like a bunch of people were like like, oh fuck, now we gotta wait around and find a body. And,
of course, pain in the ass.
Our next port is not happening.
That's exactly what I said.
I only booked this damn thing a year ago. Now I got this.
Yeah.
But I think that's why people were clapping was because they found her.
Oh, because it was going to happen fast. You could be on your way.
Because we can make it to our
Better
next
get
port.
your ass on this boat.
I feel much better now.
No, when she got on the boat, did everybody go, hey, you fucking idiot, you almost cost us our next stop?
Did they put the selfie up on every TV too, every stateroom? Like, this is why we had to slow down.
You moron. No, it was no, they kept her info like super quiet and
what?
Just kind of said the recovery was successful and like she was escorted off the boat the next day in Curacao.
Well, yeah, 'cause she said that she was fine and they still made her go to the hospital or something, right? Yeah.
Well, they wanted to get
there's
rid
a
of her.
couple of cops with her too. So,
okay, so she got in trouble.
I would think so.
Well, it's
Or she's
international
been
waters, isn't it?
Pretty huge fee, for.
Yeah, it seems like it
doing
might
that,
be
but
pretty expensive to do that.
Yeah.
For all the help.
There's the video of the flare, Drew.
Oh,
I
okay.
just think, so I sent you guys all the videos. I sent it to Brandon, but, you might be able to zoom in and see her. I couldn't ever see her. My wife said she saw her, and, like, everyone on the balconies, like, facing where that yellow boat is just, like, yelling, like, go that way, go that way.
Oh, because they can see her? Who let off the flare? Whose flare is that?
I think that's theirs. So, like, it was moving so fast. Like, so that boat was moving, like, at 22 miles an hour at that time. So, like, as soon as they smoked that flare out, like, you could see this huge wake from the boat, like, doing a 180. Like, it was insane how quickly it moved. Wow. And, like, so they're moving up on the flare, and I'm like, I see stuff by the flare. Maybe she's okay. And it's just two empty, life preservers
Exactly.
or life rafts or whatever.
Do you see the life preserver?
Yeah.
I do see both life preservers because they're right. They flank the flare, but
Wait, why is there a second life preserver? Isn't she's wearing one? What's the other one?
I don't think she's in either one, Drew.
Oh, they
I
just
don't
threw them
know.
out there.
She's not. She was on the other side of the boat completely.
What?
Yeah.
How'd you get deked into filming this side of the boat?
So, so we were, my wife's like, maybe let's call the kids just to make sure they're okay. So once we found the kids,
Why,
are
your kids so dumb that they're going to go, hey, somebody jumped off the boat. I guess it's okay.
And you're like, they're over here. They're over here. And everyone's like, no, they're over here. What are you talking about, man? Way over there.
Why did your wife think they wouldn't be okay?
They're 3 boys. They're gonna throw their little brother off is what we were worried about. So he's done.
Oh, would you look at that ocean? Just look at that ocean. Just look at it.
There's Matt on the wrong side of the boat, just staring at an empty ocean.
That would be some pretty short-sighted thinking on their part to throw their little brother off. Glad they didn't do
So
that.
no one.
Must have been surprised.
So it was just like no one could see anything. And so I was like, okay, she's dead. I, stop recording and go back to my room. And my wife's like, she's out there. I'm like, no, she's not. Like, I saw the smoke. It's like, she's done. And she's like, no, Matt, I see like arms and like, or a bottle or something. I'm like, what are you talking about?
We're watching the little yellow boat bring her in, I think.
that's when she's coming back. So, yeah.
Is she in that boat? Is that idiot in that boat?
Yeah. Yeah, she's in the front of the boat with the pink shirt. So, like, they grab her out of the water and just yank her in.
Oh. Can you go
and
back
then
more?
I see they just kind of...
Idiot. I don't know if Matt got that part on film.
So, yeah, it was just, like, it was really messed up. Like, because you just heard, like, 2 people just going overboard, and then they're never found again.
Oh, wait. Are you saying the 2 people went overboard?
No, there were 2 stories recently.
No.
Okay,
like,
2 different stories.
Past
Okay.
couple months.
Okay.
Like, or
Right.
past few weeks, like, there was that one kid and, jumped in or whatever.
Did you say you went back to the room and you said, yeah, she's dead. Fuck, what a waste of my time recording some dead person out there. And your wife goes, no, she's alive. And your wife is in the room?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why is she in the room? If your wife didn't want to watch the rescue, or was she afraid she was going to die?
No, she was on the balcony. So like some rooms have
on the balcony.
So
of course
like
she was.
so that like we're just watching, and like all these people are screaming like, go that way, and and I'm just like, what are you, like, she's dead. So
the rescuers can actually hear people yelling from the boat?
So what they were yelling down, there was a few Royal Caribbean guys on the like deck 4. It's like kind of juts out a little bit. So they were yelling at them to like tell them to go straight, and he's like radioing it in.
Oh, okay.
So it was like they were, the crew was like super on top of it. Like it was really crazy how fast. I mean, 45 minutes, but it was like once they saw her, like it was like, okay, go get her. But,
well, that's so incredibly dumb. I can't believe how stupid that is. I mean, they should have a net around the outside of the boat, a giant net around the outside of the boat.
Yep.
So you have to look through a net at everything.
Just like a baseball game.
Yep.
So I was thinking about the net strategy, and I think it's like Topgolf, where you have like the net right in front of you.
Yes.
I think you would have to have a net on each railing for that to work.
Man,
I put a lot of thought into this.
But no time missed on the trip though. You guys made the port at the correct time too. That's amazing that they have that much leeway.
They got there early, and like everyone was just like, all right, let's get the fuck off the boat. And
yeah,
do you know if the person do you know if the person she was with got off the boat with her? Or did they just go, fuck you, I didn't jump off the boat, I'm staying?
No, they all got off the boat. Like there was all this luggage stacked in another car that they were like, get out.
She's like, I went back to my room. I just fell off the boat and all my stuff has been stolen. No, it's right out there, bitch.
Lady, get out of here. There she is in the front of the boat. By the way, she's a passenger on this the boat that picked her up, the dinghy boat. That's her sitting in the front, Drew.
She's the only one sitting on the floor.
Not doing a thing. Everybody else is operating this boat. Come on, put your time in, honey.
Oh, boy. Well, thanks, Matt. That's great. I can't believe how Johnny on the spot you were.
So, like, Good Morning America calls my phone. They get my phone number out of nowhere. And I'm like,
oh, wow.
What?
Yeah, they're good at that.
Yeah, like, I'm like, my numbers, I don't think my number is, like, out there, but I start getting all these calls and, like, hey, we saw your thing, and, can we use your videos, and would you be up for an interview? And I'm like, I guess. And so they're like, oh, well, this will go be on GMA in the morning, and then it was on TMZ, and I'm like, I made TMZ.
How long were you on Good Morning America?
Oh, it was like a couple minutes. Like they just introduced it, and yeah, it was I think Monday morning.
Can we find Matt on TMZ so we can break it down, or on GMA?
I could probably find you on Good Morning America. Do you know when you were on GMA?
It was like 8 o'clock, around 8 o'clock, I think.
Which day?
Monday.
Are you nervous about having someone break it down?
They don't have I gave you guys all the videos, so like they didn't really, I don't think, broke it down. Like,
don't start blaming GMA for your performance, Matt.
I thought I did pretty good on the photography. Like I had it, horizontal.
No, I mean, but they interviewed you too, right?
Yeah. Oh, well, so there's a Fox 35 Orlando interview, and my eyes are just all over the place because I'm talking to my phone, and they recorded it, so it's just like really weird talking into a void.
Oh, maybe we should break that down.
I'm gonna look for that one instead. That sounds way better.
That's a good one.
So you weren't remotely involved in enjoying your moment in the sun?
I was, yeah. And they're like, "Oh, that's your 5 minutes of fame," and I'm like, "God, I hope not. That sucks."
I know that's not the best 5 minutes of fame. Some idiot falls off a boat, but you were Johnny in the spot. I got to give you credit for filming that. I'm just amazed that everyone wasn't up there with their phone filming it. That's so bizarre to me.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Is this Fox 35?
Yeah, I just thought like, hey, I should probably record this just.
Of course.
In case they see a body, and like I'm kind of like weird like that, I suppose. So,
Matt, do you record concerts, live concerts when you go to concerts?
God, no.
Okay,
no.
so just news events. He's like a news photographer. It's great.
Yeah, well, I like the way you use your phone.
I'd rather enjoy the concert.
Okay, here we go.
The guest is safe,
Sounds like
and let
it.
me tell you, people on this boat are shocked. Now, I spoke with people who saw this entire ordeal
shocked, Matt?
unfold from their balconies. They tell me it was an
pissed.
all-hands-on-deck effort. The rescue
They have to look for a
took
stupid
about
body.
45
Oh,
minutes.
all hands on deck. They have to say that.
Is still alive.
That's your footage. That's your hand.
Turned crisis on Sunday for
Matthew
passengers
Kahn.
on Royal
There it
Caribbean's
is.
Mariner of the Seas.
After we saw the life rafts or the life preservers and the smoke,
Matt looks really thoughtful
was like-
because he's not looking at the phone.
someone just died.
Yeah, there's no
Matthew Kuhn.
Yeah.
there's no one to talk to. Like I was just like, okay, I guess I'm like on a conference call or something.
No, you look very thoughtful. Wait.
But that's how it's supposed to be. You're not supposed
You're
to look
supposed to be looking
directly
off
at the
camera.
camera.
The person in the water.
Well,
I thought it was.
Oh,
so
Hold on.
I was going to say, so Inside Edition called me, and they were by far the worst. Like, they spent 15 minutes trying to get my the phone on my camera right, and he's like, "Well, you got to boost it up. Camera's got to be eye level. You got to look at the lens."
Yeah.
And like,
There you
I'm
go.
like,
This is the best you're getting, asshole.
Inside Edition, they're no Mickey Mouse
you're not paying
operation.
me.
Come on. That's why they're
yeah,
the best
so
news
like-
organization.
Ugh.
Just tell him take it or leave it.
So yeah, well he was leaving it. So like this anchor comes on. She's like, "All right, tell me what happened." And I start telling her. She's like, "Well, if you kind of get to the point of it." I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like,
Oh, I want to see that one.
like we found it. Like no, I can't find it anywhere. I don't
Oh,
think
really?
they used
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I think
they
we've
did not
beaten this
use
horse
it.
pretty hard. All right,
He
Matt.
does have another actuality, so we'll watch it when you hang up, Matt.
All right,
Yeah,
fair
you can
enough.
listen. You can listen to our response.
I did have a question for you guys because I was able to kind of get the podcast, but not really.
Oh.
I was so angry at Mazaway about the 3 on the tree. Like I kept saw the pictures, and I'm like, "That's not 3 on a tree. Like
No.
that's just an automatic shifter that you're going into single gears." I'm like,
No, it was.
"Oh my god!"
It was
So-
ridiculous. It was one, and of course he doubled and tripled down on it, and then he wouldn't admit he was just outright wrong. They say, "Oh no, people call it the tree." I mean, that's pretty commonplace for
Yeah,
people.
right.
No, it's not. No one calls it that.
Yeah, in
no
the
one.
60s. In the 60s.
Matt, do you work for Jeep by any chance?
No,
Oh.
no.
All right, because you had a Jeep hat on. I thought you were doing product placement for your company.
No, I just got back from a Jeep trip, like at Drummond Island. So
Man, a lot of time to travel.
Yeah,
I know.
Must be
I
nice
needed
being
it. I
Matt.
got laid off from my job in December,
Oh,
and it's
boy.
like I had all the stuff planned, and so
I'm sorry.
it's like, okay, I need some me time.
You find a job yet?
Oh yeah, it
Oh,
was
good.
like within 2 weeks I found another job. So
Oh, cool.
I can't believe
It
they'd
was
lay
just
you
like-
off right before Christmas. What monsters?
Oh yeah. I was so pissed. Oh my god! Like they were just
sucks.
like, "Yeah, we're eliminating your position,"
What?
and I'm like, "So you're laying me off?" Well, no, we're just eliminating your position.
Yeah.
Like, it seems like a layoff. So
Yeah, pretty much. Wow.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Matt.
Matt, glad you bounced back, and we appreciate the sending the footage, as all our alert listeners do when they're ever a part of an important news story. Always send it to the Boner line or contact Brandon, whatever you have to do. We need to know,
Yeah,
and
I
it is
DM'd
appreciated.
Drew, and I was like, I didn't hear anything. I'm like, oh, he's probably not reading it anyway. So,
Oh, no, we're all over it, man.
and I got the right one because it wasn't the Drew 1051, who does follow me, by the way. So,
Oh, well, spread out.
Yeah, because we had to follow
Yeah.
everyone who followed us. No, that's an ugly story. I don't want to get into that.
Yeah, you're gonna hurt us,
guys-
Matt.
All right.
yeah, if you guys need a future cruise correspondent, I'm your guy. Okay.
Okay, Matt. Thank you.
All right, buddy.
All right.
See you. Have a great
All right.
day. Have a good holiday.
Do you want to see his other?
Yeah, let's see if he has another
his other
comment.
actuality here. Okay, yeah.
I thought it was amazing just to see, like, everyone was on their balcony, everyone was trying to help, and the crew was very receptive to just everyone.
Boats
that work for the Royal Caribbean.
finding the missing person.
Well, that's a free trip.
Alive.
To go from she's probably not going to be found, and like you said, it's a body recovery, versus holy crap, they found her and she's alive.
Royal Caribbean tells
I love he's automatically an expert on it because he filmed it. It's so awesome.
Reported the incident to local authorities and began searching.
But I'd much rather hear from a witness than a statement like this. From
no, definitely. They're not going to tell you anything.
Our care team is now offering
The guest was
assistance
successfully
and support
recovered.
to them.
Wait, our care team is now offering assistance to support them?
No, they kicked them off the boat!
Overboard are safely rescued.
It was like the whole mood, even the cruise director was,
Matt got tight with the
you
cruise.
could tell it was very somber for a brief time. And then when they found her, it was like people were like relieved. You know, I think everyone, there was just like you could feel there was just like a sense of, okay, cool. No one died on our cruise. And
there's all the cheering.
With all passengers
They've
back
got the
on
film to
board,
back
the
him up.
cruise continued its journey to its next destination.
Oh, that's the best shot he had of the idiot. Can we see her?
Yeah, getting off. No, you can't see her. Yeah, 42-year-old woman taking
42-year-old woman? What a
She was
idiot.
She was hammered taking a selfie. There's
God, is
no
that
doubt.
stupid?
There's no doubt that's what was going on there.